you. I'm so honored. I'm so honored, and I thank the Academy for choosing me to be the vessel for which is blessing my flow. Thank you. I want to thank my manager, VincentInterview. He's been with me for 12 long years, and you fought every fight. And you've loved me when I've been up, but more importantly, you've loved me when I've been down.
Vincent, I've known you for about 20 years now. I knew you when I was just starting out as an actor.
Actor, yeah. this building, not this place, but this building.
I remember this office. When
it wasn't this office, but was
it the same?
No, this place was only about 7, 8 years old. A friend of mine who was in this building actually said I could use this closet. I'm not kidding. A closet like that, which you can't see, a closet, you put a desk in the phone and said you could work out of here. It was his office. I worked in his closet. Then one day he said, I'm moving. And I had no money, and I was like, I had no office, so I had to sort of borrow money. And back then the rent was like $460.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's well,
it's like 4,000.
But the point of it was, is I just, rented this apartment, and from the beginning, people always said, why do you always wear a suit every day, and things like that. Well, in the beginning, I had to realize that psychologically, there was a bedroom and a living room, but to me, I never worked out of my apartment. I lived in my office.
And what led you to start developing talent? I mean, how did that come from?
No, I just always wanted to be involved in film and TV. I have no talent myself, and I just started managing people. I was actually on the road with a production of a show called Peter Pan, and Sandy Duncan was in it. And friends of mine managed children, and they couldn't find a guardian. The parents could go. They had 2 kids in the show. They said, do you want to go on the road? It was like, I don't know, tell us, was it the late 70s? And they said, so what do you do? So, just make sure the kids go to sleep, go and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. They pay you, they put you up. So there's a chance to go on the road. And that's how I started. Then I got involved in, anyway, I can manage. I didn't manage children, but my friends managed this company, and wanted to let you know when I came back and decided to do this.
One of the things is longevity, which obviously you have. How do you go about when you decide, I'm going to work with someone? What is it about that individual, whether it's a male or female, that says, because obviously you spend a lot of time developing someone.
Yeah, but you know what, in a sense, it's not that you don't know, you just have to feel it. Everybody feels something different. There's some people, there isn't a science here. She's a scientist. This is not science. This is very intuitive. You feel it, you get someone, you feel they have something, you feel you can help them. It's that simple. You keep working, and sometimes you make a good decision, sometimes not so good. But you believe in someone, at least that's what I do. But I am a manager. My company now has 10 employees, East Coast, West Coast office. So I'm responsible for a lot of people. But you just, again, there is no, you just feel it, you feel something. When you meet certain people, you feel, there's something there, and you go. And in this case, I felt that, and it's a whole different ballgame. But if you think when I met her, I said, you know what? A few years, Hollywood do Dr. Dandridge. A few years after that, you do Well, no, that's not how it works.
And what's the basic difference between having a talent agent and a personal manager?
Well, an agent's job is to solicit work. That's their job. Some people, I like to say a manager is like coach of football teams, right? He's got his defensive coaches, offensive coaches, special teams, his kicking coach, right? He has to make sure it all happens. You see like the defensive coaches looking at this, and I sort of make sure the agent, the publicist, the attorney, everyone's doing their job while I'm hustling for them. And I have a great relationship with agents. They have a different job than me, though at times in the beginning it overlaps, because if someone's not known, agents have a hard time getting appointments for them, good agents. So I have to try to work with them and try to make things happen. But that's the main difference. I'm like the third eye. So
and what do you say to somebody who has talent, who's starting out, and they come to you and they say, how do I get started? I personally, and now I've been fortunate enough that the workshop I put together, me for a long time, and you've sent me people that you believe have potential. Even when I studied at the Playhouse and I was working as an actor, I continued to study. I didn't just think, I haven't made it.
You have to study. I said like an athlete, or a dancer. Dancers have to get themselves prepared, even when they're not working. Athletes don't just show up on opening day. They have to keep themselves in shape. Same thing with an actor. You have to keep your skill going. Now, each person is different. Each story is different. There's no exact science about this. But you have to be prepared. I think working, even if you're on a show, working with a coach in some different direction, If you're doing daytime, that's a certain type of acting. It doesn't mean you're a bad actor, but it's a certain type of acting. And if you just keep doing that, you don't take any other class on the side to develop other characters. A lot of times you finish that after 4 or 5 years, and you have the same momentum. You're not, because it was so easy to do that character. It doesn't mean it's easy to get the job, because talented people daytime they can't act. Not true, they can.
Yeah.
It's just a certain type, and if they don't keep themselves busy, that's what happens. These people I want something to fall back on. No, when you're successful, you don't think to fall back on. You just do it. If it doesn't work, you find something to fall back on.
Yes.
So when people come to me and say, well, I want to do this to fall back on something. Well, that's good. That's practical. It's not a practical business.
Yes.
So you have to put your heart and soul into it. And success is different to other people. Someone can be a great theater actor, just happy doing great theater. He's never going to be rich, but he's happy doing it. That's success. And it's monetary success, becoming a superstar. But it's the same process. Being in class, like I'll tell, especially young ones, being in class, well, I don't go up every week there. We're not supposed, it's like being to a lecture in college. You listen to the professor, you learn. So when they say that to me, I say, you're wrong thing. Or they want to take a camera class. How's a camera class? You're not going to get a great director. There's going to be some guy working on a camera like this, not his job. So the thing is that you need to just get focused and not complain, and go to class and work, and don't say you don't like the class because you don't go up every week. I think you need a scene study class and then a co-reading class, because if you just have a co-reading class, you really didn't learn how to develop scenes. If you haven't come from a drama background in school, high school, college, whatever. That's what I think. But
for people out there who are working on the craft, for people out there trying to get started, what would you say to them?
Just do it, and don't run everybody looking over your shoulder. Don't worry about your friend, where their career is going, the auditions. Concentrate on what you want, and just do it.